Salutations viewers, my name is Game Dame and welcome back to one of my Legends of Runeterra patch notes review. Now, this was updated on 9/7/21. I am reviewing it on 9/12/21, so I apologize for the delay as always. You guys know I'm constantly working on all these trailers and updates for y'all. But thankfully, this seems like a pretty short patch note for Legends of Runeterra, so without further ado, let's go on through it. So as always, I'm going to read this beginning portion. So this looks like this is mainly focusing on the card updates and just labs. So note, the card updates below were previously applied in a hotfix. No additional updates are being made, and they're just providing a bit of retroactive context behind the changes. Since the launch of Beyond the Bandlewood, they're seeing an incredible amount of variety types of decks people are playing, and they're thrilled to see it. That said, the decks like Sivir, Akshan, and Azir Irelia were still creating sharp matchups, often acting as a barrier to entry for other decks to be considered competitive, even with the new expansion to compete with. So they ended up with decks that either must be faster, more aggro, or able to execute the planned more efficiently combo in order to be considered viable. And that's always something that's going to happen, especially with new expansions coming out. Is this viable? Is this not? We shall see. So they did some changes to the meta deck lineup to change top performers like Sion Draven versus Sivir Akshan. But after digging into the data, they saw that it was also polarizing matchup and not a permanent situation. So right now, we're going to go through these card updates. So for Sharpstone, they changed the text from if you've summoned a landmark this game, give an ally +3/+1, but now they've changed it to if summoned a landmark this game, give an ally +2/+1. A bit of a nerf, but, you know, I think it's a little bit more fair, especially with Sharpstone. It's a very, very good burst spell that it has. And then with Merciless Hunter, they changed the base stats from 4/3 to 4/2, a bit of a nerf as well. With Ruin Runner, they changed the base stats from 6/4 to 6/3, a bit of a nerf. Not too bad though, because this new expansion, as with any new expansions, they're gonna have a lot of nerfs because some of them seem incredibly OP. Then Flawless Duet, cost went from 1 to 2, a bit of a nerf in cost, but that means you just got to keep that in mind. And then Flurry of Fist, the cost went from 3 to 4, bit of a nerf as well. So again, you have to keep in mind of the cost. So they got a Labs update, Saltwater Scourge. So more names are on the list. Nami and Pyke joined Saltwater Scourge in the roster for this patch, along with additional features. They have rerolls, which are now available for each encounter reward offering. You only have limited rerolls, but more can be obtained during the run. A new card back on an exclusive GP card back by completing a run with all 5 champions with a skill rating of A or higher. And then various tuning adjustments and bug fixes for a better Bilgewater. Miscellaneous, they have a colorblind option, which is awesome, in the settings that adjusts LOR's graphics to improve accessibility for colorblind players, which I am always for because that is what I do, is accessibility. And then they have a multitude of bug fixes. I'm not going to read out for you guys because this seems like more of a quality of life update than anything for this patch note, which I do appreciate. This is what the kind of the updates that we need. While however small, quality of life is just as important as massive updates that you give to us, especially when you go back and fix something and add in accessible portions. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of this patch note. Obviously it's very minuscule, but at the same time good nonetheless. But that is all the time I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I highly appreciate your time as always. But please do not forget to subscribe and or follow, not only to my YouTube, but to my Twitch. You guys know where my YouTube is at, but you can find my Twitch at twitch.tv/thegamedame. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.